Libra, welcome to your April romance forecast. There already exists a video for 1, 3, and 7. Check the description box. And there's also already a video for 2, 4, and 6. Check the description box. This is the video for 5 and 4, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. So 4 has 2 videos. Alright. I thought it was just going to be a 5 reading, but I guess it's a 5 and 4 reading. Okay, stay tuned. So how this works is I shuffle off camera because I do jumping cards, and there's a lot of stuff that happens with jumping cards. It takes a while sometimes. So this is your April number 4. This is your April reading in romance. Alright. Some of them are already coming out. If this rings true to you, I would say follow, leave me a comment. Whoa! Let me know. I'm not sure if these are yours, but they were in the deck. I guess they must have gotten lost in there. I'm not sure if they're yours, but they were in the deck. So, anyway, let's see what this reading for you is about. We have pay attention to the red flags and religious factors. Excuse me. You deserve love, obviously. Came out. And express your love in reverse. And then these 2 wild ones came out. Slow and steady and ride the wave. Which is funny because only one of these has been in a reading so far. Where did you come from? Okay. Maybe these are for you. I don't know. What's the story here? These feel a little... They feel a little reversed. This does make sense. I feel like, it's a bit of like a breakup energy. I hate saying that. There's something going on here. Obviously something's gonna happen, or something's happening, and you just need to ride the wave and be slow and steady about it. Like, something's happening and you're just gonna have to live through it. Just coast through it. It might have something to do with the red flags and even the religious factors, so maybe you're getting a sort of intuition saying there's something not right here in whatever your situation is. And I'm just adjusting. And if you're getting that feeling, pay attention to them and look at it. Look at the things specifically coming up for you when it comes to that feeling, and whatever happens as a result of that, take it slow and steady. And I'm gonna look up what this means. Express your love came out in reverse as well. Express your love says, go ahead and make the romantic gestures. I'm gonna say no. Don't do it. If you're dealing with somebody and you're like, oh, you know what, maybe I should, like, show him that I really, really care, and maybe that'll stop him from philandering, or whatever, don't do that. Don't, you can't bribe someone into loving you. You can't coerce someone into being what you need them to be for you. You can only tell them what you need, and if they can fulfill it, they can fulfill it to the best of their ability, or they can't fulfill it to the best of their ability. So I'm getting it's not the time to express your love, but that you do deserve love. So maybe there is a bit of like a breakup or an ending. This caught my attention just now as I'm playing with the cards. There's a storm. You will find joy out of it, though. Sorry about this, boo-boo. Yeah, I'm feeling the sadness now. If you watch this and you're hoping for something different, I'm sorry. You might have to really be you might have to pay attention to your intuition and don't ignore it. whatever is happening though, take it slow, like take it at your pace. And remember that you do deserve love. Maybe you've been through the ringer for a while, or in your past relationships too, and you're like, man, F this love thing. But that card, you deserve love, is coming. And it's, I was looking at this earlier when I was doing my own reading for myself, and when I saw her, she had the kind of vibe of an inhale, like you're just about to, like, there's the inhale, there's the pause, there's the I'm gonna do this, and then there's the moment right before the release. I feel like you're somewhere in the middle. Like you deserve love, and it's, release that arrow, it's coming. You are worth what you want. That's what I'm getting from here. Yeah. It's coming. You deserve it. Don't give up hope for a love that makes sense to you, a love that feels good to you, a love that's actually for you and that's yours. Don't lose hope. Although you are probably gonna feel sad from whatever's happening, and allow your sadness to happen, right? Allow yourself to feel that sadness. Ride the wave of the sadness. That's probably what this is about. But you are coming out of the storm, and I think whatever happens next for you, love life-wise, will be different from all this stuff that's been going on in the past for you, from your previous experiences. So don't give up. Just don't give up on love quite yet, or ever. But don't give up on love. Let's see what this has to say. It's calling to me. Yep, it fits with what we've been saying. And the song that I'm singing is just different from like this reading that I was reading. I was singing something else. This one says, anyway, the essence of the song is you might have been like being fucked with, right? Like some manipulation, emotional manipulation, I'm thinking. I feel like you were probably dealing with a bit of a Casanova. Yeah, a bit of a Casanova, and you ate it up. Of course you did. They're good with words, they seemed sincere, and you liked it. It felt good, but there was something off about it, and you ignored it. But you're like, there's something off about this, and you kept ignoring it, saying, don't ignore that. You deserve love, but it may not be this one. Ride the wave. So Ride the Wave says, you may be mistaking a rogue wave for a fun ride. They're right underneath each other, too. You can only coast for so long before you hit the shoreline with a smack. You're coming out of it, though. Or you will come out of it. Your activities are now preparing you for when that wonderful wave, comes in for you to ride. You're meant to learn how to be a strong swimmer now. Don't worry, preparation ensures a successful result. Whoa. However, you must wait patiently for the right moment. Now is the time. This is not the time to express your love. I think you're being jerked around a little bit. There's some jerking around going on here. Casanova type stuff. However, you must wait patiently for the right moment to come. Now is the time for conscious preparation and skill building. She is kind of building a skill here, and there is gonna be sad times. Babes, hug. Like, it sucks when you think, especially when you've met so many people in your life, and you're like, oh, this one's treating me really nicely, and you're like, there's something off, and you're like ignoring it, and your intuition turns out to be true. It wasn't just your ego mind trying to F you over. I'm giving you a hug right now. I'm giving you a hug. If this rung true for you, I'm giving you a hug, and you do deserve love. You do deserve what you want. What you desire. You do deserve what you desire. Anything else? No. Okay, yes, fine. It says release your ex, honeymoon, retreat, children, unrequited love, chemistry. So it can be hard to release someone that you do feel some chemistry with, and hence the kind of like the jerking around type thing. And it may have felt like a honeymoon in that I'm getting superficial. Like, whatever y'all's thing was or is, it feels a bit superficial, right? Not real, not not substantial, kind of. I am getting that there's probably some children involved, so you might have some kids or something, but kind of like a childish, selfish, just very yeah, seems Casanova-y type stuff. If this rang true for you, hit me up in the comments. Let's see what's going on for you. And I hope this is the reading for April. I will want to hopefully do some sort of weekly updates, like weekly readings. And if this is something that you want to see, how your situation changes over time, and I'll be coming up with some other stuff that might be really helpful, I would love for you to subscribe. Either way, definitely hit me up in the comments and let's see where you're at. Be loved and good luck. Whoa. Behind the scenes stuff. I do that all the time, and then the same cards pop up for like the same group, so I feel like that's why I have to do the numbers in the beginning, because it's like a similar energy, and at least if someone decides to watch the whole video, they might get even more information on their situation. Anyway, thanks, number 4s. Hey, number 5s. How are you, Libra Lady 5s? You're wide open, aren't you? I just saw the card. I shuffle. Okay. I shuffle cards off camera. But I wanted to say, hey. This is why I shuffle cards off. Damn it. This is why I shuffle cards off camera, because things come out and I'm like, I can't talk to you. Alright, that's enough. And it feels like there's more, but that's enough right now. Let's see what the romance angels have to say about these cards. This is your April. Whoa. Somebody flipped over. This is your April romance, number 5s. Alright. What do you want to say? Kind of mad. Oh, what? What? Okay. Okay. What are you saying? Oh. See, this is probably why number 5s needed its own video. This is gonna be a mighty spread. Follow the leader and encouragement. Alright. And protection. What does that even mean? Now, trust came with this card, so peaks of joy in reverse, protection, and then these guys came out. Making a choice. Oh my gosh, so many Libras are making choices this month. Spark. Oh my goodness, I promise you I shuffled these cards. I did that whole like split thing. Right. I promise you I shuffled these cards. Okay. Wow, Libras. The people who watch my channel are going, like, if you found my channel, there's a certain energy going on around here. This feels like it goes somewhere here. And then there's these guys. Very soon, wedding and calling in your soulmate. Okay, Libra. Breathe. Feeling a little overwhelmed. If you've been going through something, definitely take a moment to catch your breath. I am seeing, encouragement and protection, peaks of joy and protection, the storm fields in the upright, sad embrace that feels like a... It feels here. And I am getting wedding very soon and calling in your soulmate. So either a wedding broke off, or it's not the right time, or you're not sure if it's your soulmate, but I am getting trust this. Like, if you're feeling sad about whomever you're with, either trust that your lack of joy or depletion in your energy is valid according to whatever you think it might be about, and that this might be coming very soon. These do seem tied together, and they are right beneath the spark and spirit of place, so you might be in the right situation or circumstance for this to be something coming up, but this does feel tied to here somewhere, and trust feels tied to everything. Like, definitely all the romance cards. These two, though, feel a bit separate. Calling in your soulmate. I rarely get this reversed. Something's off, and you're not trusting something. And you oughta. Are you possibly following someone who, it's not in protection, but are you following someone who doesn't have your best interests at heart? So you're unhappy, or you might make a decision, right, there it is, following your gut that feels a little bit discouraging, so maybe breaking off some sort of tie you have with someone so you can get to this, and trusting that that is the right move, and not necessarily feeling happy about it. You know, your intuition can guide you to do things that you're not really happy about in the moment, but overall they end up okay, and so hence there's this sad embrace, but over a decision and some of the awareness that came up from the situation that you have, and it shields your spark. Yeah, this feels about right. So yeah, there is some sadness, obviously, over some sort of ending, breakup, and it feels like it seems like it's a big one. Like I'm seeing the wedding card and the soulmate, and it's like whomever you're with, maybe there's like another person involved, you know, who's come to disrupt things, or you've been hearing things about twin flames and soulmates, and you're just kind of awakening to the fact that whomever you're with just isn't right for you. But maybe you've had a lot of time together. Maybe you've been together for 5 years and you're just like, fudge, like this is not the one for me. And there is some sadness in realizing that, but it is something that's exposed, right? It's something that is exposed, and I'm getting that this might be something that starts to happen towards the end of the month. Like March 31st, end of the month. Yeah, very soon. Yep. March 31st, April 1st, April 2nd, somewhere around there, something's happening. And I see that making a choice. You might be called to make a decision that is uncomfortable, but you may be guided towards, and you gotta trust it. Do what you need to do, right? Like meditate. If you meditate. But I feel like you know that it's a decision that you gotta make. It's just a tough one because you're gonna be sad about it. Those are some tough decisions to make, where you know that there is gonna be sadness and there's gonna be a shitstorm. I'm seeing storm fields over here. But I'm also getting that that's exactly where you need, where that's like, it's a part of, you know, your plan. It's a part of what's supposed to happen for you in order to bring your spark back from this thing that does feel like it's going to be some sort of heartbreak because she's playing her heart out, you see. But yeah, you'll be very uncomfortable with the place that you're at. Or you are currently uncomfortable in the place that you're at. But it's the place that you're at. Romantically. This wedding card is playing with me. And this listening card too. It's typically straightforward, but it's in, what are you saying to me? Are you not listening to your intuition? I feel like, yes, there's that, but there's something else. There's something else. Okay, what do you have to do with the spirit of place? It's about nature. Yeah, I'm seeing quite a bit of nature here, there. What's going on, number fives? What's going on, number fives? Hit me up in the comments. What's going on? What's going on, Libra Lady Fives? What's going on here? I'm gonna be doing weekly readings. Someone to think about doing some weekly readings, so we'll watch the situation. There is quite a bit of protection and storm fields. So depending on certain decisions that are made, things can change, right? So there's lots of kind of be on your guard. Look at just be aware that these things are happening, and you're not alone in it. There's definitely some not acceptance, but there's acknowledgement that there is something going on here in your romantic life. Why did you land here? Yeah, it's gonna be sad to trust your intuition over whatever this romantic situation is. Man, somebody might have to be breaking up a wedding. Ooh, okay, hold on. Let me see what's going on else here with the listening and making a decision. Also kind of getting, okay, from encouragement, it says maybe you didn't follow your guidance, or you did, I don't know, here, a miss, by the way, anybody who's has to break up a wedding, follow your intuition. If that's what it's saying, do that. Don't be like, oh, Luz Lemire told me to break it up, so, unless that's what your intuition is saying, don't come for me. A misstep isn't the end of the world. You've fallen into a trap of false courage, and only humility will lead you out of it. Perhaps you weren't listening to your intuition. This is the intuition card. Follow the leader. Follow your intuition. And now you're in a jam. So maybe this relationship has gone on for too long. I don't know. What's going on with you? Being too self-reliant without knowing the ropes has brought you to this place. And now you kind of have to deal with it. Don't become too discouraged. All is well. You can always start again. Take another road. Surely discover new territories where love really blooms. Just remember to rely on your higher power. You can't always get what you want, but spirit knows your needs. Something better awaits around the corner. And it's coming very soon. Look, something's happening in the next couple of days. I'm feeling it. In some sense, yeah, for some people, March 31st, April 1st, 2nd, that time. Oh, I was gonna look at this, right? Okay, so this, I'm gonna read the whole thing, but part of it doesn't resonate with me, but it might be something that someone needs to hear. Are you feeling that you're not being heard, that perhaps your needs aren't valid, that your song will go unsung? Now is the time to bring your message to the world. Speak up. It's time for your voice to resound throughout your sphere of influence. This is a moment to say what you mean and ask for what you want. In reverse position, listening has another meaning too. It also asks you if you're refusing to listen to someone else, preferring to hear what you want instead of what's being said. This is a time to get out of denial. Reverse this card always brings freedom if you heed its advice. Who aren't you listening to, Libra? Who are you not listening to? Okay. Making a choice in that reverse position also talks about abdicating responsibility and letting others choose for you. I guess the part that I was like doesn't ring true is if you're letting your voice go unsung. So if you're letting someone else call the shots and you haven't spoken up, that might be a thing that you might need to do or to really consider doing. Even if you've opted for a difficult path, don't compromise because you're afraid of facing the consequences of your choices. You can always make another choice in the future. There is great power in reclaiming your ability to choose. No one can take that away from you no matter what. Don't give away your power. If you're willing to be rigorously honest with yourself about your motives behind your choices, you may see the need to change things. You can change course and choose another route. Just be willing to clean up what you left behind. Something happened here. A choice was made. Something happened here. Something happened here, or something will be happening here. Maybe this is about leading into this month. We are towards the end of the month, and there's some sadness looming. And something happened here. Libra, I hope you're okay. Listen to yourself. Definitely meditate. See, I'm getting so many like pulls to. This came out. This could be the one in reverse. I actually feel this goes here. I don't know. Anything else? Some things. What you got for me? Water? I swear. Take a bath, sit and cleanse, revisit and release. There's something going on here, bitch. Didn't I fucking say that? There's something going on here. I made my own deck, and it can be sometimes a bit difficult to decipher because they come out in like chunks, and I'm like, all right, what are you trying to say here? I don't know. I don't do this, but are you dealing with the Pisces? But I mean, this water came out, and take a bath came out. Sit, cleanse, and revisit. So if that means something to you, do it. It does mean something to me. I think there is something to do with water in your life, obviously. So if you need to like cleanse yourself and flow through whatever is happening, because there is something going on here. And it says unseen or unknown, and I think you know what's going on. I don't. These cards tell me about myself and what I need to see here. But yeah, something's up. Oh, that's all I have time for. If this reading resonated or you have something to say about it, I would love to hear from you in the comments. I want to be doing some weekly readings. But it's always nice to see that people are engaging with what you're putting out there. So I would love for you to, man, the same, yes. I would love to hear from you in the comments, so that I know I'm not playing this game alone. Alright, have a great one, Lady Libra.